Hello, you're listening to Forum. Today we're joined by the RAG Society, and this is in week 4. This is a bit pre-recorded, so I must warn you, if you're trying to message in now, I won't be able to reply. But it's week 4, and next week, week 5, is RAG week. So thank you very much for joining me today, guys.
It's my pleasure.
Excellent. I'm joined today by Patrick and Alex, who are members of the RAG exec. So could you just, for those listeners who aren't aware of what RAG is, explain what RAG is and what you do within the society?
Yep, so my name's Pat. I'm the president of RAG this year.
I'm Alex and I'm events officer of RAG for this year.
So RAG in general, we obviously aim to encourage fundraising activities in all sorts of different forms across campus. We do this through by offering challenges, so that's things like going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro or cycling from London to Paris, and then your friends and family sponsor you to do that. We have volunteering opportunities both at home and abroad, so people go and build playgrounds in Uganda or help out in the local communities, such as steward at the Kenilworth Fireworks Show. And we also have raids, which are street collections. So that's going to places like Coventry, Leamington, or all the way to London, and standing there with a bucket and collecting money all day. We have socials, which of course everyone gets involved in, and perhaps have less to do with charity, but good fun nonetheless. And then events. You may as well explain events, Alex.
Yeah, so events covers just like the termly events, like we organise Doggy De-Stress for guide dogs every term, and we had our charity ball in aid of homelessness at Christmas, and then of course we have RAG Week, which is our biggest event and is an entire week over week 5, also in aid of homelessness. So
RAG, raising and giving, obviously very charity based. What specific charities are we going to be donating for this year?
So largely the charities we work with depends on their ability to support us with challenges. So I mentioned, climbing Kilimanjaro. That gets done with Meningitis Research Foundation, and we do a 3 Peaks Challenge with them as well. Then the London's Paris Bike Ride is in aid of breast cancer. And we've got various other charities too, both sort of international and home causes. So that's one area. But then our sort of theme for the year, aside from challenges, has been homelessness. So for our charity ball, which we held in December, we raised money for the Leamington Night Shelter, which is a local homelessness shelter. And for RAG Week this year, we're doing it in aid of YMCA, which is again around the theme of homelessness, focusing on young people within Coventry and Warwick.
So next week is RAG Week.
Woo-hoo!
Yes, very exciting. What events are going on in RAG Week?
So we have a whole week of events. Tuesday, we're in the Dirty Duck in the evening for musical bingo. And then we're working with Debating Society on Wednesday. We're going to do a debate about the best way to tackle homelessness. And the CEO of YMCA Coventry is going to be involved in that. So that should be really interesting. And then Wednesday, we have Charity Circle, where I'm sure myself and a lot of exec will be doing stuff. Last year, Pat got his chest waxed for £35, which he didn't think was enough. And then Thursday, we are doing...
Take Me Out.
Yes, Take Me Out, with Asian Sock, so we're hopefully going to raise a lot of money and hopefully lots of people get dates. And then Friday we're doing a sleep rough, which YMCA are helping us organise. We're going to sleep out on the piazza from 7 till 7 with just like sleeping bags and cardboard, and everyone involved is going to be sponsored. So we're hoping that will raise quite a lot of money and also just bring awareness of what homelessness is like to campus. And then we have bar crawl on Saturday to celebrate.
Yeah. Just on the note of the sleep out, we're actually hoping this will be successful in the sense that often when you try and fundraise on campus, you're very limited with the amount of donations you can get because you're constantly asking fellow students to donate. And as we know, we all don't have much money. But when it comes to the sleep out, what's great about it is that we're asking people to sign up and then invite their friends and family from back home to donate, so it brings in more donations from outside the Warwick bubble.
Excellent. And how can the average student, if you're not a member of RAG, how can you get involved?
Well, we're going to be looking for volunteers throughout the whole week to help us. We're going to have stalls around campus, just selling like donuts and roses and teddy bears, because it will be Valentine's Day the week after, so you can spread a bit of platonic love or romantic love to your friends. And so we'll be looking for volunteers on stalls, but we also just encourage you to come along and get involved, like come along to the debate, 'cause it's going to be really interesting. come along to Take Me Out because it'll be hilarious. Get involved in Sleep Rough if you fancy like a kind of one night challenge and doing some sponsorship. But yeah, keep an eye on our Facebook page because we'll have every event that we're doing up there, so you can just come along to what you're interested in.
Hi, I'm Hattie. So I'm the events officer with Alex. So yeah, I'm also just sort of in charge of not in charge. We are in charge of organising Rag Week. So yeah, just like they said, it's a really good way for people to get involved who haven't necessarily been involved with Rag so far. We'll need loads of people helping out and volunteering throughout the week. So yeah.
Is it true? I've heard a rumour that Joe Wheatley is going to be hosting Take Me Out. Can you confirm or deny?
Not yet.
We're not sure. It depends. Someone else might want to host. So
yeah, we've got a battle of hosts.
But
Ooh.
we are going to have a pie in the face event where we want B-Nox just like Joe to get involved. So that could be happening if we ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. What are you individually most excited for in Rag Week, if you go round?
Well, I'm going to Take Me Out to on a date. No, I'm joking. I think I'm most excited to see how the sleep out will go because that will do two things. One, raise a load of money, but secondly, make a lot of people aware what it's like to sleep rough on the streets. And I don't think many of us have ever experienced that and hopefully never will. But the one time to do that should be quite eye-opening, I think.
Mine is probably Take Me Out, just because I think it's really exciting that we're collabing with ASOC, and it's the first time. Well, I know it's like the first time they've collabed with anyone when they've done this event. So just really excited to see how it turns out, really, and I think it'll be really fun, really funny. So, yeah.
Okay, Alex, what are you looking forward to?
I'm most excited for Pie in the Face, which is going to be Wednesday on the Piazza, because I just think it'll be hilarious. But then I also think I'm going to have to do it, so yeah, that's going to be. But yeah, I think that should be really fun and combines like fundraising and having fun, which is what we're all about.
So, Rag Week is obviously a very, very important part of the society and what you do, but how can people get involved or, take part the rest of the year?
We would definitely say just come along to a social. Like, if you go on our website, we've got every social that we're doing. Just come along, meet the exec, meet new people, and it's a really good way to get involved.
Yeah, all our details are on the website. I'd check that. Every time we have an information meeting about one of our challenges, that comes up as a pop-up on the website homepage. We've got all our different sections there, as I mentioned earlier, from challenges to events and volunteering. So just click on the tab, see what's going on. There should often be sign-up links there as well for you to click on. But if you are still stuck, feel free to message the Warwick Rag Facebook page. But yeah, the best way of getting to know us all will just come into our socials. We are friendly and have a good time.
Definitely circles.
Yeah.
Say circling's a good way.
So there's Circle Week 5 with Rag Week, but also Week 8 as well.
Okay, great. As you mentioned that homelessness is one of the key issues you're going to be looking at this year. The ex-president of Warwick Rag has recently been on a lot of the news. Could you tell me why that was?
Yeah, sure. So James Beavers, who was president about 5 years ago, decided to sleep rough on the streets of London for 31 days over Christmas and New Year. He'd done this before about 5 years ago, again, I think, when he was president, and raised about 25 grand and stayed on the streets for a week over Christmas. But unfortunately, homelessness is still a very prominent issue in the UK, so he decided to do it again. But in order to obviously make it more impactful than last time, he decided to go for a whole month this time, which is incredible. And set up a huge social media campaign. I think that's what was really important. He had a Facebook page and he really hammered home the idea of sharing that page and all his videos, and it gained a lot of traction and eventually made national news. So just by sleeping out in the streets, he managed to raise over £50,000 for Crisis.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you guys so much for coming on, and best of luck during Rag Week.
Thank you.
Thank you.